My name's John Watson, and it's good to be talking to you on Wizzy TV. I've been asked to say a little bit about my approach to management and building careers. I'm an artist manager. We've had a management company for a bit over a decade. Our clients include Silverchair, who we started off with, Missy Higgins, Pete Murray, Birds of Tokyo, Paul Mac, Little Birdy, Kisschasy, Gotye, and Cold Chisel. In the case of Gotye and Cold Chisel, I co-manage those artists with other people. We also have a label called 11 Music Company that has quite an overlap with the artists who we manage. Our approach to management is that building a career is in the music business is all about momentum. People always want to be jumping on board the train that they think is already pulling out of the station. If it smells like a winner, then people tend to want to come to it. So what you want to be able to do is you want to look like a winner. Perception is reality, so you want people to perceive you as being the train that's going to pull out of the station. The train that's going to pull out of the station is the artist that gets booked on the festival. That's the artist that gets put on the cover of the magazine. That's the artist that the record store puts in the window. That's the artist that iTunes puts a little plug on the front of their store for. If, however, the perception is that nothing's happening for the artist, none of those things tend to come. So you get this very strong force of inertia. Probably not a lot of music students who did physics, but if you ever did physics, the force of inertia is a powerful one in both directions. Inertia just means that you tend to stay in the state that you're in. So if you're becalmed, you tend to stay there, whereas if you're on a roll, it tends to keep rolling. And I always talk about it as being like a snowball coming down a hill. It's very hard to get that ball rolling because of the force of inertia. It takes a lot of effort in the early days to get some perception that you've got good things going on. But if you can build that perception, then more good things tend to come to you and you gain momentum as you go. And so if you think about your career, it's about pushing a snowball up a hill for a certain period of time, trying to kind of, okay, we're able to fill this venue, we've got more Facebook friends, we've got a good review in the paper, we've got some people blogging about us, we've got this YouTube video that's got lots of views. Whatever the things are that make it look like, hang on, there's something going on here, people are attracted to this, then bit by bit more people get attracted precisely because some people are attracted to it. And then at some magical moment and tipping point, that snowball goes over the top of the hill and starts rolling down the other side. And you go from the giddy-up boy game to the whoa boy game, as the snowball kind of careers down the hill and you try to stop it, crashing into the trees and destroying your career, he said, torturing the metaphor. So that idea of a snowball is often a good one to try to kind of visualize the power of inertia and the power of momentum and the importance of establishing the perception that what you are doing is successful already. A large part of the manager's role is to plausibly heighten the success that an artist is having. So if you're selling out the venue and there's a line, there's no one lined up around the venue, then the manager's probably going to be telling people about how there was a line around the block an hour before you went on stage. Sometimes the perception might be about, making your online numbers look a little bit better than they might otherwise do by various means, by giving some songs away or whatever the case may be. So, a large part of the manager's job is to create the perception of success. There's a difference between creating success and creating the perception of success. But if you create the perception of success, then more things will tend to come to you and momentum will be your friend rather than your foe.